Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, the real deal Lanita Gives Reaction Channel. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? How y'all doing out there? Man, it's almost school time. Y'all got plenty of time to get them kids what they need for school. They all got all kind of programs out there, they give away book bags and everything, pencils and everything. Okay, cut the music for a minute, DJ. Y'all come on in. I'm gonna give y'all a little time to come in. Okay. The content today is about what's so funny about Carlee Russell when Mom speaks about her. I was young looking. Let me stop me. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, baby. I was young when my first child. You couldn't. Me and my first child looked like sisters. My oldest daughter, we looked like sisters. I had her when I was 20, pregnant at 19, had her when I was 20, good age. But as she grew, we were still looking like sisters. But we was mother and daughter. So when I look at Carlee and her mother, I think about they look like sisters. And I want to believe this is her mother. You know what I mean? Because she said that this was her daughter. But I want to get into the content because when Mom speaks about Carlee, she gave me a body language. I watches her. I'm good about watching people body language because body language tells me some stuff when I don't understand what people be saying. Okay, that's how I know what they're saying sometimes. Okay, but let's take a look at this right here, y'all. The reason why I want to bring y'all back here, you have to go backwards. Trust me, we're not the only one, real deal, going backwards and keeping it real over here on this channel. Cause that's what we do. We keep it real. Okay. All right. Okay. I want to get into this interview. They almost grinning like Dad looked like he about to burst open. His jaw was about to bust open. Like and the mama looked like they got us doing this. I know I can be. I'm not saying that that's what happened, y'all. I'm just saying what it looked like. Okay. He looked like he about to bust over them jaws. You can just take a little pinch and it'll say and the mom sitting there like, girl, these folks tripping got us all in on this TV. So I'm just saying, y'all, everything is allegedly, okay? I just want to know what's so funny about this interview right here. So I'm gonna stop it and I'm gonna start because this is not the kind of interview but this is not the kind of channel we're supposed to just look at videos, okay? Okay.
Again, what was it like?
To me, I mean, just so much joy.
This morning in an exclusive sit down with NBC News.
She said this joy. Hold on, y'all.
The parents of 25-year-old Carlee Russell are speaking out, describing the moment their daughter appeared on their doorstep after being missing for more than 48 hours. What did you do when you saw her?
We tried to hug her as best we could, but I had to stand.
Okay, hold up. Look at the body language. Why is he looking down and she looking up? Okay. This don't look like her happiness to me. It's looking like here we go with Carlee again, but she got caught this time. I can be wrong, but listen.
Back because she was not in a good state. So we had to stand back and let medical professionals work with her.
Okay, y'all. Now she's serious. What is it about Carlee that she wasn't in the state? Was she's on some kind of substances? Have she been on drugs? And y'all don't want to admit because the paramedics wasn't there then. Nothing would have stopped me from hugging my daughter. Even if she was out of her mind. That wouldn't have stopped me from hugging her. I know they tell them don't. So some y'all know the media is going to give us what they want us to hear. That's why we are out like we are. But maybe we get too deep into it that where we don't need to get too deep into it. Okay. I wish the smiles would come off their faces and just look plain. That's just me. Because something seriously happened to her. Even if she was on drugs, she still it wasn't in her right mind. And it's nothing funny about that. To be cute for the uh the cameras. I'm gonna be myself, keeping it real.
But it's
Last Thursday, police say Carlee called 911 to report a toddler
Okay,
walking.
I want to wait. I want to go back right here. I want to go back right here. Can I ask y'all something? I just want to ask y'all something. We just having this as reaction channel. Is he up? Is he? What do he know? What did he know? To me, he needs to talk. He's leaving something out that he wants either say or he know. What has ever happened? Have she and Carlee and this dude right here ever got into it before? Had they ever argued before? Have she ever, I mean, what is it? Because he wanna talk. She needs to be quiet and let him talk. That man always sit on the side like you better not say nothing. Or either they over it. It seems like he's the controller and you're doing a good job. He's rubbing out on. I was like, stop rubbing on my back. Goodness.
But it's
Last Thursday, police say Carlee called 911 to report a toddler walking alone on the interstate. She pulled over while on the phone with a family member who described hearing Carlee scream.
Her vehicle's unlocked, running. All her personal belongings except for her phone.
On the scene, police found
Okay,
no.
go back to here. Yeah, this is telling me. Hold on, real deal.
On the scene, police
Hold
found
on. Let me put this. I want to get that. That's the interview, y'all. I got to get that interview. Okay, let me come back to here with y'all. Real deal. Let's keep it real. If her car was still running, I have a question to ask y'all. Could she have been in the woods? If her car was still running, Carter was planning on coming back getting in that car. Because she wouldn't have left that car running.
All her personal belongings except for her phone.
Okay, now I want to put it back right there. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to stop it there. I need to stop it right there. Because I want to say something about that. I want to go back to this exclusive video. I most definitely need to go there. I want to see this video right here. Let me go back there. Hold on.
Last Thursday, police say Carlee called 911 to report a toddler walking alone on the interstate. She pulled over while on the phone with a family member who described hearing Carlee scream.
Her vehicle's unlocked, running. All her personal belongings except for her.
Okay. The reason why I want to stop right here. Now, I know they're going to go back and they're going to look at this. They're going to evaluate all of this like we are doing. Now, her vehicle is unlocked, running, and all her person belongings except for her phone. Now, I'm just talking to y'all. Do y'all believe Carlee in the woods watching them? Do y'all think that Carlee was the one ran through the woods and watched them? Did Carlee get into another car. So my thing that I'm asking y'all, if she left her car running, Carlee could have been somewhere watching them. Because the reason why I'm saying that, I don't think it sounds like a adult, like somebody kidnapped her. It seemed like she in the woods. Carlee give me an impression that she's inside them dark woods looking at them. And she's not nowhere else but watching them. And y'all done took my car. Because why would she leave her car running if she faked this? Why would she leave her car running if she faked this, y'all? It don't sound right. She wouldn't have left her car running. I believe Carlee was in the woods watching them.
Her phone.
On the scene, police found no sign of Carlee or a child, and they say no children were reported as missing during that time period.
Okay. I want to go back to right here. Carlee, look, Carlee had her blinkers, her emergency signals on way back here. Carlee knew she was going to pull over right here. Carlee knew allegedly about that tunnel and how to get over to that next street. She has allegedly must have been here before because she stopped where the tunnel was. She stopped where you could just cut through and go through there. And when they said she was not in a good state, come on, y'all, work with me. So when Carlee put her blinkers on way back here, she pulled somebody else blinked theirs up here. So did Carlee meet someone through here? I think she wasn't intended. I think she was intended to come back through her car. A distraction came about.
No sign of Carlee or a child, and they say no children were reported as missing during that time period. The Russells waited in agony until Saturday night.
There were actually just so many calls and texts from people who maliciously lied to us. I just didn't know people could be so evil.
Authorities have not indicated where Carlee was during
the... I got a question for y'all on this part. How did people get that lady number? How did they get her number to call her? What do he know? How did they get this woman number to call her to upset her? I'm just asking a question. This is Carlee's mother. This is not Carlee's friend. How did they get the mother number to call the mama and lie? Y'all, this seemed like a whole, like I said, it's a horse. This is more than one person involved in this. It's to me, Carlee not alone, but Carlee gonna take the charges, and that's not fair. I don't care what Carlee said. I'm the one that nobody with me. But she is protecting everybody in this. And gonna take the charge for it because she wanted to do it. Okay. I don't need to know his mom crying for Carlee, or is she crying for she didn't want her to do this? I'm just saying, allegedly.
People could be so evil.
Authorities have not indicated where Carlee was during the 48 hours she was missing or what happened. Her parents declined to share what their daughter told them, citing the ongoing investigation.
And can you tell me what happened Saturday night? Did you just get a knock at the door?
Anything leading to the case itself, we can't discuss that.
But they say
But you could tell her something. You could have told her. See, that lady asked her, go back to what that lady just asked her and listen to what she asked her. And then the mom looked like her whole demeanor changed. Like she had an attitude. Listen to what she asked her.
Did you just get a knock at the door?
Anything leading to
Well, if you not get a knock on the door, did you get a knock on the door, y'all? The lady just asked her, did she get a knock on the door? What is that? Wait a minute. Let me back this up some, y'all. I'm sorry, real deal. I'm sorry. What is wrong with saying, did she get a knock on the door? Did she get one? Yeah. What is that? You can't answer that question.
Investigation.
And can you tell me what happened Saturday night? Did you just get a knock at the door?
anything leading to the case itself, we can't discuss
What is that to discuss? Did she get a knock on the door? That sounds like somebody let her in. What? Okay, did you get a knock at the door? They could have said yes. And I was so happy to see my daughter. Anything leading to the case, what that got to do with it? What has it got to do with whether she got a knock at the door or didn't get a knock at the door? Why she can't talk about that? The lady just want to know, how did you know your daughter was out there? It's something going on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If Cardi anything like her parents, it's a whole allegedly something going on right here. It's something going on here, and when it's just somebody else involved in this, Carlee shouldn't take. I don't want Cardi to take this by herself. I don't want her to go through this by herself.
But they say speculation about the circumstances surrounding Carlee's disappearance are only making things worse.
She's having to deal with the trauma.
Mom, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You got to understand the trauma that she brought toward y'all brought toward the media. Y'all brought this trauma toward the media. We are dealing with trauma because now we can't even get her off our mind why she lied. That's traumatizing to us because now other little girls gonna try this. They think it's funny. Carlee, a grown woman doing this. We're going through trauma. Not just Carlee. Stop taking up for Carlee.
Of people just making completely false allegations about her.
Her family now urging the public to let the investigation play out, but mentioning an abductor. Her mother asking to read a brief message to the public.
Carlee has given detectives her statement so that they can continue to pursue her abductor.
Do you believe that there's an abductor still out there?
Absolutely.
No, see, you didn't ask her. You should have asked them, do you think Carlee's abductor still out there? Y'all got to know how to interview and stuff. You should have asked her, do you think Carlee abductor? It's a lot of abductors out there. Come on now. Look how he looking. Look. Right, what you mean? What you trying to say? I'm a abductor? I'm having fun, y'all. She frowning. He looking like you trying to call me an abductor. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
Absolutely.
NBC News has reached out to the Hoover Police Department to ask whether they're looking for an individual involved. Police have just said they're following up on all information provided by Carlee.
And when I talked to you all on Saturday, you also said your daughter is a fighter and she would find a way back to you.
I felt that in my heart.
Is that what happened?
She did. She found her way back to us. However, we can't discuss the details of that.
But they say,
why y'all can't discuss it? Carter came back home because y'all messed up her show. She was trying to make some money. And y'all don't allegedly messed her show up what she had going on. So don't paint the picture as her being a good little girl, good grown woman. This is a grown woman. This is woman 25, y'all. It's not a child we talking about. They making it sound like we talking about a child.
say one thing is clear.
Do you believe she was fighting for her
Oh,
life?
she definitely fought for her life. There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her.
Stop right there. Y'all see that? I'm gonna take this back. Mama is saying that. Look at Mama smile. Look. I'm gonna back up and let y'all see what Mama talking about mental health. I told y'all she didn't say her mental illness. She said her mental health. That means that it's something Carlee was going through. Listen. This is the part I wanted. Listen to this. I like her. She's slick, asking good question, but she's carefully how she asking them.
Do you believe she was fighting for her
Oh,
life?
she definitely fought for her life.
Oh, she definitely fought for her life, physically and mentally. Why not mentally and physically?
There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments.
Wait, it was one when she physically had to fight for her life and mentally, and he laughing. He ain't laughing, but I don't that right there. And she mentally like did nothing happen. That's how Mama said. Mama said she fight physically. What sound like she was on something she had to get off of it real quick. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, y'all. For her to not to be in her good state, allegedly, you don't want to put your child business out there. They on drugs and stuff like that, allegedly. But when Mama said mentally right there and smile, he been smiling for the long look.
When she had to mentally fight.
She had to mentally fight for her life. She had to mentally. Y'all see that, don't you? Remember that her lawyer said that she still need help. She still got some things to work on.
Moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her.
She had to mentally fight for her life. So she had to get herself together. She had to get herself like she don't have control of her mental health.
Her life.
But she made it back.
But she made it back. Y'all, what's wrong with Carlee? Because all the pictures y'all showing us look like somebody tried to make her what she's not.
There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life.
But she made it back to you.
She made it back.
Yeah, she did make it back. All right, Priscilla, so
She did that interview. You did that interview, girl.
investigators are obviously busy on this case. What are they looking into going forward?
Yeah, Hoda, right now they're analyzing that initial 911 call and also that traffic cam video showing that car driving on the interstate very slowly with its flashers on, believed to be Carlee's car. And of course, they're looking at the evidence from the crime scene, including the car and her cell phone, which was found on the roadway nearby. Police say that they have been able to account for all of her steps leading up to her disappearance, but those 48 hours when she was gone still remain a mystery.
Okay. For those 48 hours, y'all, somebody had Carlee. 48 hours. Where was she for 48 hours?
Hoda.
Yeah, leaving behind her.
Hold up for a minute. Where was Carlee 48 hours, y'all. Who had her? Was she at home? Let me move this. I'm trying to move this. Let me ask you something, y'all. 48 hours. Who was trying to clean this girl up for 48 hours? Carlee was gone for a whole 48 hours. A whole 48 hours. And you know what? Okay, what's up? Okay, I'm gonna say, where was this girl at for 48 hours? Where was Carlee? Hold on, y'all. We're gonna say, where was Carlee for 48? Let's put it like this, y'all. Who had Carlee for 48 hours? Let's put it. That's it. Who had Carlee? For Carlee had to been somewhere, y'all. The church didn't have her. Who had Carlee for 48 hours? Y'all, I appreciate y'all real deal. Since we don't find out some answers, I feel better talking about it. But at first I couldn't talk about it because it was just, I knew it wasn't right. So I'm here, I'm back to talk about it. Okay? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Something just ain't right. What Keith Sweat said, something just ain't whatever this girl for 48 hours. And for her to leave that car running, real deal, she was coming back to get in her car. She done took that cut through. She probably allegedly took a cut through the woods. Who knows?